to, he knows he's staying, so he needs to find people. So he was talking to me before Bruno walked in, and he was like, Dylan came up to him. I was like, I know you're safe, man. Like, I'm gonna figure out next week. Like, who are you going after, Ike and Dimitri? And he said to Dylan, I don't know. Like, my head's all in a circle. I don't know what I'm doing. And Dylan said to let him know.
Dylan said that.
Bruno came in, and he was like, why don't we just vote out Karen? I'm like, I'm not doing anything without Dre. And then Kevin was like, yeah, Dre would have to be on board, so you have to build something with her. And he was like, but you know me, so who cares about what Dre wants? I'm like, she's never lied to me in this game. I trust her in this game. I'm not gonna go against her. And he just looked upset, or whatever type thing. I feel like at some point we need to bring in Kevin and be like, you need to tell him, like, I don't mind working with you, but I cannot trust Bruno, and I don't mind if it's me, you, Ike, Dimitri, and say William or something. Dylan did spill the beans that us four were trying to work together, because he said it. Yeah, and
Kevin?
Yeah, and all I said was that we had no choice, so me and Dre were trying to make something work with him.
Yeah.
But it's not like set in stone. Like, we're trying to make something work. Because at first I lied and said it was a week thing, and he was like, oh, because he said it was a 4 thing. And I'm like, yeah, like, he's trying to make it work, but like, he's throwing our names out there to you. So he's like, yeah. And
oh my goodness.
Bruno was like, do you guys not know that Dylan wants you gone? Like, who does he want gone? I'm like, well, he says he's going after Jackie. And then I'm like, I know that. Like, I know about what he's saying isn't right or whatever, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever conversation I have with them, I always have to fill you in, because you're my girl. What else do they say in the bathroom? I don't trust Kevin, but you might have to put some faith in him in case he wins HOH next week for 1 week. I told him we could take it from next week, see what happens, and then go from there. Because he does need numbers. He's here by himself.
Yeah.
And Dylan is just trying to stay safe, it looks like. So he's going here, he's coming here. Because Dylan pulled me into the pantry today.
Yeah.
And was
what was that about?
Well, he's like, Karen told me that Dre is working with Kevin and Bruno, Jackie and William. Like, I was like, what do you think about that? I'm like, I don't think it's true. And he was like, I'm like, you believe Karen? He was like, I don't know, but I'm just running it by you. And I'm like, it's not true. And then after he came to us and said, oh, I said this, just to see what he would say.
Yeah.
And he didn't say that.
I'm trying to see if Dylan is trying to play by himself and he's trying to play everyone else in the sense that he's going to say this, he's going to say that, he's going to say so that he's not the target.
I think Dylan is going to go to anybody that's in power and try to be like, be good, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Like a male version of Jackie.
Yeah.
That didn't have any real loyalty in this. I don't think he knows how to trust anymore.
Yeah. You're right.
And we brought him in last week because he kept us safe, and we kept him safe this week. I don't think we owe him anything else.
Yeah.
We just have to, you and Dimitri just need to find out whichever route is safer for us and go with it.
I do still believe that.
The numbers are me, you, Dimitri, and for now, Kevin and William. We stick with that for now.
I know William doesn't mind Bruno out, obviously.
Yeah.
I also believe that Kevin would be more likely to work with us and not go back.
If Bruno was gone.
Yeah.
And that's what I think you should need to sit Kevin down personally and talk to him.
He doesn't talk to me. Why? Bruno doesn't talk to me. Kevin doesn't talk to me. I don't even know how Karen gets this idea.
I think you should talk to Kevin. Because then Bruno was like, the only reason why Dre is... Because I said in the bathroom, I'm like, Dre... Because I want him to believe that you are more trusting. So I'm like, Dre is trusting Kevin a little bit. But she just doesn't trust you, Bruno. Right? That's where the problem is. Like, in order for you to stay, Dre has to trust you. And then that's when he was like, look, you know me, so who cares what she wants? And I'm like, she's never lied to me in this game. I cannot go against her. And Kevin was like, yeah, she can't go against her. And then he was like, but she only wants to work with you because you're safe. And Kevin said, no, she actually kind of like talked to me before that. That's what Kevin said to him in front of me.
Nice. Okay. Thank goodness we talked to Kevin before. I should talk to Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my plate is still there. Whoops.
You should talk to Kevin and just be like, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you staying would be good for us. Like, I'm looking for loyalty and trust, and I feel like because of your relationship with William, I feel like I could build off that, but I don't know if I could trust Bruno.
Yeah.
And I cannot give you my word that I will give him my vote. Build honesty, right? He will know that for a fact that you're not lying about that, and be like, I trust Aika and Dimitri. Why don't we just focus on that for now, and I'll keep in mind about Thursday and let you know about that.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what you should say to Kevin, because on Thursday we might need him. And Dylan, I don't know what he's doing, Dre, but I am telling you, I did, after we spoke to him down there, and you would say don't go back to William, and I said don't go back to Kevin. He did sit with Kevin for an hour talking to him.
But Kevin is not telling him what he did tell you what he said. Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if Dylan is saying that just to say that. Like, is Dylan so revengeful that he just wants to play everyone and play by himself and make sure that he's not the target?
I feel like, I don't know what Dylan wants to do, but Dylan does not trust anybody, and Dylan doesn't even trust you, and he is questioning you to me. And when I had your back, he backtracked.
But is he questioning me to you so that you can get closer to him? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is he trying to make sure that he's in everybody's good book?
All I said to him, yes, he is trying to do that. And all I said to him was, listen, the four of us need to stick together, because the moment we let any kind of doubt come in, that's when we fall apart. And then we start going crazy, and then that's when things go bad. Exactly how he's acting is exactly how that alliance was with Netta and all of them that I didn't like.
Yeah.
I didn't like it because it was always questions and this and confirmations and this. Like, I like the thing with me and Dimitri because we don't, like, all we do is sit and talk about things that could further our game. We don't sit and waste 2 hours on we're good, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, are you sure we're gonna be good for next week? Like, that to me is like, I don't want to keep doing that anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have that with you and Dimitri.
Yeah.
But we need more numbers for now. So are those numbers in Kevin and William, or is it with Dylan?
Dylan is just a free agent, basically.
Yes, he is. If Kevin wins HOH, he will go to Kevin. And he might spill tea.
He will.
But what tea does he have? We wanted Bruno to go and Kevin to stay.
Dylan doesn't have any tea. I feel like everything he's saying is just bullshit. If he's going here and saying one thing and going there and saying the other thing, right after the secret power of veto, he went outside with Bruno and they talked. I didn't ask him what it was about, but
no, he also talked to Kevin as well, because Kevin just told me.
Wow.
I did say the thing that we were trying to make a 4 work with him just for numbers, but if it's not going to work, then we don't have other options.
Yeah.
But as far as they could see, they know it's the 3 of us. I think Kevin and Bruno know that me, you, and Dimitri are like this.
Yeah.
And I don't care to hide it. I'm not going to throw you under the bus and pretend with people. And pretend like I don't care what you want and your opinion doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that because
I appreciate it.
Bruno has screwed me in this game, has lied to me, so has Kevin. You have never lied to me, ever. And even when it was hard, you have told me the truth. And vice versa. Like, we've always been that way. So he needs to know that. Like, if he needs to stay here, yes, you will have to kiss her ass. And even though you will not.
Yeah.
And the fact that he is acting like that is why I don't want him to stay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that he is acting like that, like, when I brought up the whole, me talking about you need Dre's confirmation, it killed, I could tell, look at him, it rubs him the wrong way. It is like, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Type of thing.
Yeah. We don't like each other.
No.
Bruno, and Kevin, and I don't
and he's
like
just like, I just never had a connection with her. I just never had a connection with her, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, like, we tried to build one, and he just didn't. Because you and Dimitri probably wouldn't have been as close as you were if that connection was not there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, I don't have any faith that if I left this house, Bruno and Kevin would have your back. But I know that Dimitri would have your back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just the truth. I do feel more comfortable that if me and Dimitri did leave, that you, Kevin, It just sucks because it sucks that Karen can't go, but Bruno has to go, and I'm realizing it now. Like, I didn't know the hatred for you was that deep, but yeah, the fact that I think he thought that, oh, I would turn my back on you. He's like, you know me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bitch, I don't know you.
Oh,
like,
stop.
like, you know, like, I
He's
don't.
gonna be so mad. Oh my goodness.
No, because you know what? Like, I have spent more time with you in this house than I've spent with him in real life.
Yeah.
Like, you're my true friend.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't care if I saw him once or twice outside of the house. It doesn't mean that I know him more than you. It doesn't mean that because I met his wife that I know him more than you.
Yeah.
I met his wife one time. Like, and we didn't spend...
I think it's because he has this caring emotional connection to you. Same thing when I told you about the HOH, and I feel like he would have kept you safe. I'm not saying he would have kept Dimitri safe, but I just feel like he would have kept you safe, because I feel like he has this emotional, like, caring connection to you.
But you have the same emotional connection towards me too, and you have never lied to me or tried to get me out of this game. You've always been 100 with me, always. So I'm not gonna choose that over you. I already have 2 people who are in this house. I don't need 3. Especially if that one person is coming after my closest friend in this house. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not the kind of person who'll be like, he's not coming after me, so I'm gonna keep him. And Karen is bitter, so I'm gonna let her go. No, he's coming after you. So that's why he has to go. And I feel like you do the same thing for me. You would. So, and that's what I mean. Like, if I was like, oh, he has a Karen connection.
If you honest to